Rome, Reuters. Italy's five-star movement and league neared a deal on Monday they hope will fuse their very different election platforms into a workable coalition government, hours before pivotal talks with the country's president. File photo: Italian President Sergio Mattarella leaves after speaking to the media during the second day of consultations at the Quirinal Palace in Rome, Italy, April 5, 2018. Reuters. Alessandro Bianchi. File PhotoBidding to end a 10-week political stalemate. The parties met at the weekend to hammer out a policy program, with five-star leader Luigi Di Maio and his league counterpart Matteo Salvini aiming to pick a prime minister who would be acceptable to both. Their choice has not yet been announced, though Di Maio said on Sunday they were close to an historic agreement. President Sergio Mattarella, who has the final word on nominating a premier, reminded the parties in a speech on Saturday that he is not obliged to accept their recommendation. File photo: Anti-establishment five-star movement Luigi Di Maio looks on during a news conference at the Foreign Press Club in Rome, Italy, March 13, 2018. Reuters. Tony Gentile. File photo: Anti-establishment five-star will go to the presidential palace at 4:30 p.m. 14:30 GMT, and the far-right league at 6 p.m. If Mattarella is satisfied with their choice, Italy could have a government in place by the end of the week. But should no agreement be reached, new elections are likely. File photo: League Party leader Matteo Salvini speaks to the media during the second day of consultations with Italian President Sergio Mattarella at the Quirinal Palace in Rome, Italy, April 5, 2018. Reuters. Alessandro Bianchi. File photo: two parties, the largest groups in the legislature and together able to muster a majority in both houses, were adversaries before the March 4 national election, which produced a hung parliament. Five-star won 32% of the vote at the election and the league took 17%. They have been negotiating since Thursday to try to settle on a contract of mutually acceptable policy commitments. Mattarella, normally a low-profile figure, warned over the weekend about the importance of Italy running sound public finances and maintaining its traditional pro-European Union positions. The economic promises made by both parties during the campaign seem incompatible with Europe's budget rules, though investors, generally made uneasy by any prospects of fiscal slippage by governments, seemed little fazed on Monday, with Italian stocks and bonds trading flat. Five Star's flagship policy of a universal income for the poor would cost an estimated €17 billion, $20 billion per year. The League's hallmark scheme, a flat tax rate of 15% for companies and individuals, is tipped to cut tax revenues by €80 billion per year. Scrapping an unpopular pension reform would cost €15 billion, and another €12.5 billion would be needed to head off an automatic hike in sales tax due for next year. Reporting by Steve Shearer, editing by Philip Palella and John Stone. Street or Standards. The Thomson Reuters Trust Principles.